Hey guys, this is Ambi from underdogchance.com and let's continue with my MLB betting 2024 and I will share my projections for my private betting model. The goal is to make 30 units this season. Last season I finished with close to 40 units. The season before I also made a profit, and this season I want to make 30 units. I explained this in my emails, in my videos, and so on. Yesterday I updated the betting model with new stats from 2024. So if you have my betting course or betting model, you know what I'm talking about. So we are giving more weight now to 2024 stats with combination from past stats. Yesterday I went 5-2 with plus 2.12 units, beating the closing line in 6 out of 8 games. One game was pushed. This is why we have 5-2 win loss. So I didn't count push. But if we go down here, this was the record yesterday. Those were closing line value numbers. I should also add XCLV, but this is something I will add tomorrow. Anyway, today I have a couple of bets as well, and let's start with the first game. Dodgers against Minnesota. I will stay away from this game. The Minnesota pitcher is not qualified for my betting model, so I will simply skip this game. Philadelphia St. Louis, based on my projections, this is close to be 50-50 game. Bookmakers have Philadelphia as a small favorite. I think there is some value with St. Louis in this game, but still not good enough for me to pull a trigger. Seattle, Toronto, Gilbert against Kikuchi, lefty against right-handed pitcher. My betting model gives 52.56% of chance to Toronto. I have them at minus 111, bookmakers minus 105. I always talk, not always, but I usually talk in American odds. But if you watch my videos, you know that I personally use and prefer decimal odds. I think that American odds are completely non-practical, but I know that most people who watch my video, they use American odds. So this is why I want to make this user friendly, especially with baseball, because baseball is mostly American sports and mostly Americans bettors will watch this video. So minus 111 and minus 105, not enough discrepancy. Arizona, Colorado, this is my first qualified bet. We have two left-handed pitchers. Arizona beat Colorado yesterday, and based on my betting model, they will have better chance than the odds reflect. Bookmakers have Arizona at minus 135. I have them at minus 195, and because of that, Arizona is qualified bet for first five, not first, but full money line game. Okay, at in the first half, I didn't find such a difference. Arizona should have better bullpen late in the game. They are better overall team, and because of that, I found the value with Arizona money line for full game. Okay, Washington, San Francisco, Tampa Bay, Angels, White Sox, Cleveland. I stay away from these games. You can see my projected probabilities here for these games. If those teams start with league average pitcher, okay, so but I stay away from this game. Milwaukee, Cincinnati, no value. I have Milwaukee at my plus 115, bookmakers plus 122, very close. Chicago Cubs, San Diego, I have Chicago Cubs at plus 113, bookmakers plus 126. Maybe they are slightly underrated, but if you check correct lineups and with little bit changes, uh, of course with the lineups, because we can use different sites, and those projections at this time are just nothing else than projections. So we try to predict who will start the game, what will be the lineups, but we are not 100% sure. But it is important that you make bets earlier, and if you make projections, the differences could be a little bit different, right? But I didn't find the value in this game too. And then we have Miami Yankees. I think this is the biggest value bet today. Yankees, I have them at minus 331, bookmakers minus 213. Yankees money line and Yankees first five inning, both 2 units place. I have the criteria 1.5 or better, and I'm a little bit more careful with full money line games. But this is huge difference. So 2 units on Yankees and also first 5 innings. Okay. Next game, Baltimore Boston. I have projected that Boston should be small favorite of minus 126. Bookmakers have them at minus 114. Maybe they can bounce back after yesterday's loss. So it was a little bit surprised. I was a little bit surprised that my betting model showed that they are favorite again, and also bookmakers have Boston as a small favorite, and I think there is small value with Boston today. Yesterday they could win that game. They started well, and then one mistake, and then Duran I think didn't catch the ball. It was easy play, didn't catch the ball, and then the game turned around. So it could go at that point. The game could go in either way, but this is not that important. This is more sports fan talk. I'm not here to talk about sports or players or the games, because for this there are a lot of other channels, ESPN, other sports fans. Also, many sports bettors are more sports fans than bettors, because bettors we should talk about probabilities, about the odds, about value, about strategy, and so on. Closing line value yesterday. I had Boston at plus 126. At the end, I think Boston was plus 105 or plus 109. And I'm talking about pinnacle odds, of course. And we beat the closing line. So the bet was good. Boston, unfortunately, couldn't finish the game. But in the long run, this is important. Okay. New York Mets, Atlanta. Jose Quintana against Alan Vinance. Bookmakers waited a little bit longer for this game to open the odds. So maybe there are some other information, but I think those two pitchers starts. The lineups that I checked were the ones that I took, and based on my current projections, Atlanta should be a play. So I have them at minus 226. Bookmakers minus 164, and I also found a value in first 5 innings here, right? So Atlanta money line, Atlanta first 5 inning, 1.25 units, 1.5 unit. Okay, unless there will be some dramatic change with pitchers or something like that. But with those two pitchers, with the current lineups, Atlanta, and of course the current odds, this is the most important thing. Atlanta money line is a value bet. Houston, Kansas. Yesterday I had Kansas. They beat Houston. They were underdog, so it was a good bet. Hunter Brown. I also think we beat the closing line. I don't remember, but we can check it here. I have it here, right? Kansas. Stakes profit closing. Yes, we beat the line too from yesterday. So the taken odds 2.13, closing 2.5. Once we remove the week as well, we can also check it here, right? So I have it here. So those are my XCLV numbers. Those are against no pinnacle week. And it was Kansas. This one, right? It was a positive closing line value, okay, as well. So it was a good bet. But today I didn't find the value. I have Kansas at plus 119, bookmakers plus 105. So I even think that Houston is small value today with Hunter Brown. So Houston might bounce back. Okay, so this number show that there is some value with Houston. Okay, and we have one more bet today: Oakland against Texas. Ross Stripling, Cody Bradford. When it comes to full game money line, I didn't find a value because Texas is better team. They are better overall team, better pitching stuff. But at the start of the game, I think Oakland will have a chance. First 5 innings could be much closer than most people think or the market thinks. And taking the safer version takes us first five inning plus 0.5 at 2.08 at 1.25 units. So those are all important information. I know maybe it sounds weird, but those are all important information. So Texas first five inning plus 0.5, 2.08, 1.25 unit. Okay, so everyone who bets at least for 1 year, I think those are the basics. So you know what I'm talking about. In other words, if Oakland, not Texas, did I wrote Texas? No, Oakland. If Oakland don't lose in first five innings, so it can be tied, or they can also win the first five innings. It is a winning bet. Okay, so that's it for me today. Thank you for watching, and whatever you decide to take, I wish you good luck. And always remember, never blindly follow anyone, including me, especially not me. Okay, I didn't create a channel to share my picks because I will definitely not share picks for whole life. I'm here to show you how you can bet with numbers, how you can project the lines. I talk about some betting concepts, my philosophy, and I think this is in the long run most important thing. Okay, because picks will not save you in the long run. Okay, so that's it for me. Thank you for watching. See you next time.